Any question? You say.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My faith has hit an all-time low in my near 23 years of life. I study the awliya to learn about what made them special to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I realize that they have all descended from the Prophet ﷺ and his ﷺ blessed friends. I am from a family that is ordinary. Does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala value those from ordinary and lesser bloodlines? I don't want to sink into ghafla.
If you are a murid, and if you are here, I would take this stick and I'll break it on top of your head. Because you completely know nothing. You didn't learn anything. If you're not a murid, don't worry. I'm not going to break the stick. I'm going to try to explain to you. Follow someone. And if you're following that someone, follow. Don't follow your own ideas about him. Don't follow your own intelligence about that one. Follow him. If he says go, go. Like a doctor says eat, you eat. Doctor says don't eat, don't eat. Don't think you're better than doctor. Doctor says don't eat this, but what's wrong with it? It's nice, everyone is eating it. I'm going to eat it. You're going to get more sick. This is a sickness, because why are we following awliya Allah? Why are we following sheikhs? Why are we following the Prophet? Is it to make us special? This is a sickness now. People entering into tariqat because they want to be awliya, because they want to be special. Some I'm listening saying, oh, person speaking, yeah, I enter into tariqat to be special. I am special. People saying I'm not special. That's why we enter into Islam, to be special. I say, mashallah. So much progress that you've made. Which ayat is saying this? Special. Or is Allah saying, what? Be a servant. How a servant can feel special? A servant may feel special in his servanthood, and may feel that, alhamdulillah, I'm serving, I'm doing this. But the servant will never feel special also to think that he's the only one who's doing it too. He's thankful. So this is a sickness. People entering into tariqats because they read so many things, stories of awliya, say, I want to be awliya too. So nice. I can make miracles, I can make people to come and praise me, I can do this, I can see this. It's so cool. Wrong. Wrong understanding. Take that out of your mind first. And if you are trying to reach for that, I cannot stop you. Maybe there are other ways that says, come with us and we can make you awliya in 40 days. But all of that is only serving your ego. And anyone who serves his ego, he's going to be friends with the fire. The whole point is to be Abdullah. And the Abdullah, he cannot serve his ego. He cannot serve his ego, he cannot serve Allah at the same time. That is called hidden shirk. So do you understand what is your ego? No, you don't. You need a guide for you to understand. You think you may understand because what? You read so many books. You read manuals written 800 years ago by big awliya and you think you know. What are you doing? You're just like that person going into the mountain, collecting nectar, and then fanning it and thinking it's going to turn to become a honey. It is not. Maybe that flower that you're collecting, it has certain things in there that is going to make a lot of discomfort and even poison to your system. But you're just going. Why? Because you're saying, there's a flower, people are doing it, why not I do it too? So it is not to be special. It is to be nothing. It is to say La. La ilaha illallah. La. First. To what? To the ilahs. Are you understanding that? Our kalima is not saying I am special. I want to be special. It's saying La. Don't be. Refuse. Nothing. No. No. No ilahs. Then you have to know and understand what is the ilah that I'm putting in my heart. Oh, I don't have an ilah. You're still not ready for tariqat then. I'm okay, I'm a good person. Then you're still not ready. Go. If you understand now that you have more than 360 ilahs in your heart like they had, 365 idols around the Kaaba, if you're still not understanding that you have that in your heart, you're not ready for that. You're not ready for Islam, real Islam. If you're understanding what it is and you're following, then they're going to knock out the idols. It's going to take some time. It may be easy, it may be very difficult. They're going to knock you wall to wall to get rid of that. Until you say, La ilaha illallah, then that illallah, that purity of the heart, now you're going to say, what happened to me? What happened to me? I came here and I lost myself. Some foolish ones telling me for years, oh, you know, since I entered the tariqat, I miss myself. I'm serious. Years they're telling me, do you miss yourself sometimes? Yeah, I miss yourself. Yeah? Allahu Akbar. So you don't know what is self. You don't know the ilah. You don't know what you have to be. You don't want to disappear. Like Shaykh Maulana is saying what? Our aim is to be nothing. As long as you think you are something, shaitan is going to fool you. Your ego is going to fool you. We aim to be nothing. So it is not to be something. We're not entering the tariqah to be something. We're trying to be nothing. It is not because of your lineage. It is not because of it. No. Holy Prophet ﷺ is showing you're stuck there with these stories. Don't be stuck there. So many of these stories, they change it too. So many of these stories they put on, you know who put those stories? Do you know which book they are? You know where they're selling it to? You know for what reason? You don't know. Be intelligent. Holy Prophet ﷺ, 124,000 Sahabis. They were not all from high born or descended from high stations, correct? So many of them, they were orphans. They were slaves. They had no one. And in that time, it was the lowest people because they had no one to protect them, no one to speak for them. Holy Prophet ﷺ, he belongs to the highest noble family, Hashimi. Still, because he didn't have a father, correct? They looked down on him. Because he didn't have a father. They looked down on him. Imagine there were so many who didn't have a father, mother, brothers, no friends. They are completely helpless. They are gharib. They are strangers. These are the ones that the Holy Prophet is saying, those who love each other for the sake of Allah, not for the sake of father, mother, riches, influencer. They will be raised with the prophets on the Day of Judgment. These are the ones that the Prophet is saying, for those who are strangers, my salams to them. These are the ones that Heraclius asked when Abu Sufyan went to visit him and saying, who are his followers? Who? Are they rich people? Are they people with lineage? Are they powerful people? Are they influential people? He says, no, they are orphans. widows, slaves, low people, he's saying. Most of them, they are low. And he's saying, good, that is one sign that he is a prophet. And those ones that they were there and they followed him, where did they reach? They reached to the highest. They were stars. They were stars in the sky. The Prophet says, my Sahabis, they are stars in the sky. Follow any one of them, they will lead you to me, lead you to right guidance. So your understanding also that you have to be descended from the Holy Prophet ﷺ. So many of the Sahaba Kirams, they were not. Or they have to come from high-born lineage to be able to understand and submit. They were not. You're asking me if Allah values ordinary people? How can you even ask me this question? How can you even ask me this question? When the Holy Prophet ﷺ, he was crying night and day, his heart was bleeding for these ordinary people, for those ones without a right, for those ones, sit down quickly, for those ones who are oppressed. Sohbat is going on quickly. You understand? How can you say that Allah, does he look there? He is not. So many of people descended from saints. Their father is not going to help them. They went off, wrong way. Like it or you don't like it. We're saying the truth. There's so many descended from saints and they completely left, or they're just using that title, you understand, to collect money and to abuse everything. That is happening too. Worse than that, there are those ones who are descended from prophets. Qabil was descended from Hazrat Adam alayhi salam, Safiullah. What happened to him? What happened to the children of Nuh alayhi salam, his son? What happened to the close relatives of so many prophets that they are the first ones to deny them? So you think the bloodline is going to save you? Didn't we just say in the ayat, in the khutbah? Didn't we just say that? What is this? This is ayat. Okay, you don't believe in our honey. You're saying I'm going to take straight from the source. The source is saying that. The day when your son and your wealth is not going to benefit you, your lineage is not going to benefit you, your power is not going to benefit you. Understand this properly first. Don't sink into ghaflat in this understanding. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created everyone perfect. He has created everyone in ahsani taqwim. There is no difference between an Arab and an Ajam, except through taqwa. Leave the Ahlul Bayt. We are pulling back from saying anything. But understand, Sayyid Jamaluddin Afghani, he was Ahlul Bayt also. Sayyid Jamaluddin Afghani. But he was one of the biggest what? One of the biggest Wahhabis, and bringing the idea of Wahhabism that the 20th century has ever seen. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala values the heart. So, learn how to follow properly. Following how to think properly also. Following how to listen properly. Don't just follow to say, I gave bayat long time ago, I watched sohbat little bit here and there, and I have my own life. You can follow that way, but you're not going to benefit so much. If anything, you're going to get even more confused. Just like, did you see, do you have a doctor? Yeah, I see a doctor. Did you take his medicine? Once a month I take it. Do you go to visit him sometimes? He says to visit, to go and see, have a checkup every week. No, I'm busy. But it's okay, I have a doctor. Doctor will cure me. Understand? We have to be careful. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.